Hey guys, this is David from my Vanguard here with the deck profile for Buddyfight. So it's the Katana world that just recently came out like 2 weeks or a week ago. And of course I am running the Skull Warriors, which is kind of like zombies-ish, like Japanese ghost basically theme of deck. So I'm just gonna go briefly through the cards and what I run and why I run some of the stuff I have. Of course, this is kind of at the angle. But further ado, I'll get right into the deck. Of course, as my buddy, I run blood knife. These are hard to say because they're like kind of Japanese words, but Kimensai. He's like penetrate guy. I run four, of course. Most of these cards they kill themselves at the end phase. So this guy he kills himself at the end phase, but he has penetrate. So really good. Of course, I do run the main card, which is Evil in Heart, Yami Yitsune, which is call cost of pay 1, and then it has the ability called 2 Darkness. When a Skull Warrior deals damage to your opponent, so Penetrate does count, I can put it to the drop zone and draw a card. This card's really nice because most of the cards that do a lot of damage or deals damage to the opponent usually goes to the drop zone at the end phase. So I put them in the drop zone a little earlier when they're supposed to, and then get an extra card for it. So this card is actually the main card that kind of like the engine that makes the deck run, and I can kind of thin out the deck. So really nice card. This is probably why I started playing this deck in the first place. And then I do run four of the Steel Wall Beheading Crab, which is a 5k defense. I mean, I do run him only for defense issues. Of course, most cards get over 5 very easily, but you know, it's better than 2s and 3s defenses. And you know, defenses are still nice. I might switch it around, but I think the defense is still needed in the deck, so I do run 4 of that. And I only do run 12, and I'll explain it a little bit later. And then I do run Tempest Gaio, I do run 4. He has ability Act, Aurora Thrash, pay 1 gauge, and then he gets double attack, and then plus 3, and then you have to destroy at the end phase. So he's actually one of my key cards that let me finish my opponent earlier than I'm supposed to since he has double attack. And then most opponent leave their center open, which if you're playing against this deck you shouldn't, but they leave their center open. I just go in for damage. Because most players like to hit the left and the right, which I mean, in my case, I really don't go for the left and right. I just go for the center so I can deal damage and try to finish them off if fast as possible. So Gaio is a really nice card to just punch in, and then of course Gaio already gets in beats a lot of cards like defense wise, so really nice card. And then I run four of the Flash strikes. This guy, amazing card. If the opponent starts off with a 1, you know, just for first turn attack, I'm just gonna use Flash Strike and blow up their card. So this card basically, if he enters the field, I blow up 1 or less card on the field for free. But of course, you have to destroy at the end phase. So I get rid of a card for free, and then I get to attack the opponent for free. And then I get to draw a card for free with this card. So pretty nice card. And then I run 3 of the Blade Tiger, which is like a 3 crit 6k attack. So for him, like his usability in the deck, I just hit the opponent for more crits. So he's obviously my only usability in the deck, but I mean, giving the opponent 3 damage off the bat is really nice. And if you noticed, I do run a little less of one build, but the spells actually do count out for what they're supposed to. So I'm gonna go over the spells and the impacts. Of course, I do run the 3 impacts, Demon Way, Karakurinai. I tried out 4, it seems like it gets really clogged up in my hand, and I could probably run more better cards if I was gonna run 4 Karakurinais. Of course, this is one of the main cards to finish the opponent, but having too much is really bad sometimes, so 3 Karakurinais. And then I do run the 2 item cards here, if you see right here. The Elite Sword. This guy, or this item is destroyed at the end phase, but it has Penetrate, 5k attack, 2 2 damage. So really nice card that just could kind of help with your first OTK 1 turn kill kind of thing. Well, of course, combo with the Demon Way, but you know, really nice card to just push in for extra damage just in case. So really nice card. And then of course, Art of Explosive, Hottest Falls. This honestly I would run more, but 2's really good for how it's doing right now. But this card, it's a set card. Pay a gauge, put a monster in the set card set, and depending what it is, if the opponent calls a monster, and if it's the same size, I get to blow it up and give 2 damage to the opponent. So the opponent calls a 2, and I put like a Blade Tiger in the set card. I blow it up and deals 2 damage. So extra damage is done to the opponent. So really nice card, just to estimate and do mind tricks with the opponent. So, and then of course, the other trick with this card is I would put cards like Evil and Heart in it just so I can put it in the drop zone and then combo it with Return of the Underworld. So just easier ways to get stuff in the drop zone. So nice card. Of course, in this deck, I think it's really good to run these type of cards so you can put out the cards that you need in the drop zone faster. And then of course, I do run 2 of the Demon Way Sakura Fubuki. It's pay 2 life and then nullify spell. So it's negate a spell. So these cards are really nice, especially against decks like Magic World or just any decks at all. Like even you attack, you try to make your OTK, the opponent goes, okay, I'm just gonna Dragon Shield. You go, okay, I'm gonna negate your attack, pay 2 life. Cause I mean, if I can't beat you, I'm gonna die anyway. So let's just rush in. So nice card to just kind of finish the opponent off really quick and just kind of maintain your game. And then I do run 4 of the Demon Way Shiren Rekka, which is like an extra, it's kind of like a Draco energy, I guess. Draco energy for Skull Warriors. Really nice card, of course. But to be honest, I barely use this card in the game. I guess I use it with the 5k defense. When the opponent just tries to attack, I go, okay, I'm just going to blow your thing up. So it's like an extra defense, I guess, to me. And then I do run 4 of the Return of the Underworld, which is one of the other main cards I would run. Effect, it's a set card, and as an act ability, pay 1 gauge, and then you can call anything in the drop zone that's size 1 or lower, so it's size 1 or lower, not 2s. And you call it without paying its call cost. So with Evil and Heart, it's a really good combos because people are just going to keep going after the Evil and Heart, and you go, okay, you can go after it, but I'm just going to return it back with Return of the Underworld, and whatever card or whatever monster I have in my hand, I'm just going to sack it and draw cards. So Return of the Underworld, really nice card. Honestly, I think with him, I mean, I run 4, but if I can get the 1 in the drop zone with 4 of these every time, I mean, this card will be invincible. I'll keep bringing it back, but I would run 4 just in case, but as an insurance. But Return of the Underworld, definitely a good card. Hopefully further sets in the future would support this deck and would have more supports. And then of course I run 4 Art of Body Replacement. This is Nullify Attack, Must, and Must Run. And of course I do run 4 of the Demon Way, what's your name? Gimbakugiri, which is like, the opponent just kills your thing and then you kill it with it. It's like suicide. Which is really nice since your stuff blows up anyway, so you can take something with it. Or, you know, the opponent, like, it's a good defense card, so I could say this is like an extra defense card for Skull Warriors. Or just Katana World in general, so really nice defense card that actually helps me a lot in every situation. Takes out big, it says destroy monsters, so you can take down something really big as well. Of course, most of my matchups has been Jackknife Dragons, but you know, I do run 3 clear Sanities so I can just gauge up. Which, I mean, to be honest, with this deck, I don't need that much gauge, but extra gauges wouldn't hurt since I can try to combo it with a lot of stuff, and I do need some gauge for Demon Way, which is only 2 gauge. So consistently, if I can use one of this in the game, I I have a good amount of gauge throughout the whole game. But yeah, hopefully you guys like the deck profile. It's pretty simple and how it works. So I'll probably have matches posted up with this deck probably very soon. So hopefully you guys can comment for any fixes on the deck or just personal opinions that you guys have. But yep, just comment, rate, down, or kind of tired, but comment, rate, subscribe, and do your thing. And like always, image to victory. I am Vanguard.